Nowadays computers have separate RAM and storage. Storage is for file systems and files. RAM is for processes and heaps of objects. Let's replace this old chunky design with a grid memory. Fast and directly accessible to CPU, as RAM. Huge and persistent, as storage. And in this memory, there are no files and file systems, there are no processes. Instead, just one huge persistent heap, containing all programs and all information existing in this computer. What does it give to the users? Suppose we are editing a presentation, and one of the slides contains an image we want to modify. Unfortunately, the presentation editor does not support this color transformation. Luckily, we can export the image as a PNG file, edit it with an external program, and re-import it. With grid memory, none of these steps are necessary because the presentation, the image, and all editing programs are in memory simultaneously. All we need to do is select the image and perform the color editing command. Nowadays users continuously start, stop, switch applications. They open documents from files, save documents back into files and worry about file types. With grid memory the very mental model is switched into something we see in the sci-fi movies. Users no longer tracking what application should be started to process what action on what file type. Instead, they just switch to the needed document and perform action on it without thinking what program provides this action. What does it give to the software developers? Nowadays only about 1% of code is doing the actual work, while 99% deal with application lifecycle, user interfaces, file handling, and data parsing. Imagine if we could offload all these tasks and debloat all this code, making developers work only on new functionality. Imaging if new functionality can be added to the system in the form of extension modules, that clicks in place and becomes seamlessly and automatically available everywhere in the system. Fun fact, every nowadays CPU has a memory management unit, every operating system has memory map files. We can create this magic memory right now in software at no cost. We don't even have to create a new OS. So let's do it right now, right? What programming language could we use for the grid memory? Just imagine a C++ program that has access by a random pointer to all documents and all programs in your computer. It can break everything, it can destroy all data and all programs with one raw pointer. Imagine a Java program that starts collecting terabytes of garbage evicted to the external storage. It stopped the world for days. Imaging Rust program that panics on unwrap. Not a single of nowadays programming languages is resilient and safe enough, is memory and CPU savvy enough to be used in a grid memory environment. Everything changed 2 years ago. There was created a programming language that is 100% safe, totally resilient and never leaks, doesn't use garbage collectors and never crashes. It was the first step to create a new computer platform. Currently Grid platform is in the end of its proof of concept phase. Stay tuned.